Hey guys, so before we start this video off, I want to let you guys know that the podcast is still uploaded. It's just on Spotify just due to technical difficulties that we had with the cameras and everything. There's still a podcast for this week, and it's just going to be on Spotify, and there will be no video version. However, we did have this special ready for you guys, so we're going to upload this instead of the video for the podcast. So we apologize for the inconvenience, and we hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Ibrahim. I'm the host of Ignite podcast, and today we decided to switch things up, and we're gonna be interviewing kids in corporate, all the way from freshmen up to seniors. And this is my co-host,
Alex, and let's go.
All right, follow me, guys. All right, first we're gonna go to our VE teacher, the CTE teacher, Julio Jose Mejia. Hi, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you? Let me just throw this out first. So it's
Was that good? What you like about it?
What is this for?
Don't worry about it.
What is this?
All right, so I'm joined here by our CEO, believe it or not. What's your name?
Yo Diaz.
Okay, and how do you feel about running a mental health company? Do you say it's difficult?
It's a bit difficult, yeah, in the sense of understanding the others and understanding what I have to do to proceed with this mental health business. So, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit difficult.
And how do you get your I don't know how to call it. How would you get everybody that works under you to get how to work efficiently and how to have motivation to actually work under this time?
So, my main thing is communication and creating a friendship. That's what I kind of do first. That's what I kind of did first when I got to this school. So, me being accepted as from my fellow peers to being their CEO, meaning they accepted me to be that person that tells them what to do, right? They told me, they accepted me for being that person that, if they got work to do, I have to be on top of them for them to complete this work. So I really appreciate that. And I feel like that's one of my things, and I just wish that other CEOs or future CEOs just take communication and friendship, take it to the next level, right? You want to take that. I feel like those two are very big when it comes to leading. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
And why did you bring into the idea? Why did you choose to go for a mental health company? Out of everything we could have chose for virtual enterprise, what's the main aspect that made you mental health? Our target should be teenagers, Gen Z with mental health. What was the reasoning for that?
Well, I saw that in other statistics actually, that mental health is talked about, right? It's aware, but it's not aware enough. And I feel like Generation Z really deals with this. Not only did I deal with it for a little bit, but I've seen other kids deal with it, and they really just had nobody else to go to. I've seen that throughout these 4 years of high school, and I just wanted it to be aware, man. I wanted everyone to know that mental health is out there, and it's okay if you're going through it. Just seek help. Go seek help. It's okay. There's gonna be someone there for you to talk to, or there's gonna be someone there for you to go to if you need help or anything. I really wanted this to just be more aware than what it is. Statistics show that it was 20% out of the population that we have that only really go out and seek help. And that's, if you really look at it, bro, that's really that's a lot. That's a lot of people, bro.
You're right.
And I don't know, I just wanted to help others. I wanted others to be in the right set of, because if you think about it, if you're in the right set of mind, you could do whatever it is that you want to do, right? But if you're just stuck there in an awful mindset, then you're just stuck in that one place in life. And I wasn't trying to allow friends go down that road. I was trying to make everybody be successful, bro. Everyone is successful in their own way. You just gotta find it.
I think that's a valid reasoning for choosing this company. You run this company pretty well, right? It's honestly nice how you've taken a part of how you grew this community, how you made this classroom a better place, because everybody, even communication is a little bit of a struggle. Everybody can still talk to each other in a friendly manner where they all understand each other, which is, I feel like it's a community that you've not only grown in this company but outside of this company too. So thank you.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm your co-host Alex, and I'm here with
Mr. Mejia.
Julio Mejia. Okay. So, how is it? I guess being a teacher overall,
It's something that's interesting to me. It always is exciting. It's always new. Every year never feels the same. So it's something that I love to do, and I really can't complain about it.
So what are one of the challenges you faced as being a teacher?
One of the challenges I face as a teacher is like learning how to adjust lessons to fit the needs of each student. So like not everyone learns the same, and then I have to learn how they learn so I could teach them better.
Do you ever get attached to your kids? Not like that, but as in, but you know what I mean. Like you miss them and stuff.
I mean, of course, like especially like when you have conversations with students beyond just the classroom, like you build that relationship. So there's those students that like will text me and check in on me every once in a while, or they'll like the school year will start and wish me luck. So you do get some kind of like attachment to them because you want to see them do better and eventually keep in touch so you can see how far they've progressed in their own life.
So what would you say some of the greatest things about being a teacher is? Like,
honestly, I think the kids, it's the students who make this experience so much better because, not only am I teaching, but I'm also learning. And then, like, just it's fun, like, to have, like, that interaction between them. Like, you guys all make jokes, and I'm not going to lie, but, like, it's funny. So it keeps it fun.
has, like, there been any circumstances where your classes had a major impact on your mental health?
Yeah. I mean, certain classes are a little bit more challenging. For example, like our virtual enterprise class could be very stressful. But then other classes or times in VE will actually be fun, where I'll enjoy myself. So when we attend trade fairs and I see you guys really working, like those kind of, moments give me a sigh of relief to be like, wow, like they're actually learning and doing what they should be doing, and it makes me proud.
Oh, is that? Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Rate me 1 out of 10. So I'm here with.
Lucas Hansen.
Adil Hassan.
Federal name is crazy, by the way. I'm not even gonna lie. You could just say your first name. Okay, so what grade are you guys in?
I'm in 9th grade.
Freshman.
Freshman. All right, both of you are freshmen. So what would you guys say? Since you're adjusting to a new school, how is it like so far?
I feel like it's pretty good. All the teachers are very welcoming. And I feel like I've learned a tremendous amount in the short amount of time that I've been here.
It's low-key mad stressful.
Not stressful, yeah.
But I like it though.
Yeah, I understand that. All right, so about stress, have you guys? I know you've faced some stress recently, but have you faced any stress, and how has that affected your mental health?
I feel like it's affected my mental health because my grades slowly decline. I feel like the homework is a lot. The headaches every night. It brings me down. I feel like I can't come back sometimes, but I just try.
I get that.
I'm stressful because like I'm taking like chemistry already, and I'm a freshman. And it's like chemistry is so painful. Like it's a pain in the ass. If I'm allowed to say that, I'm sorry.
Nah, you are. We'll just edit that out. All right, just come a little closer. Yeah. So, speaking of being new in this school, have you had trouble making any new friends since basically everyone's new to you?
Nah, I feel like I make friends wherever I go because I'm that guy. But, I feel like people come to me because I'm cool. I play baseball and everybody likes that because I'm like that.
I like that.
I was able to make like a lot of friends like because I'm on the soccer team, but like I low-key don't play. I'm a bench warmer, a very nice one. Make it like warm for you. Yeah.
Wait, what position you play?
Defense, like right back, left back, and center back.
Oh, so just defense in general. You don't like.
Mostly right back.
Mainly
right back.
So, to wrap things up, what's your current mental state at the moment?
I think it's pretty good because I'm that guy.
I like that.
That's perfectly fine. I'm just kind of like bored.
Yeah, I get that. So, that's it for the interview.
All right. So how are you guys?
Good.
All right. What's your names?
Miss Marino.
Miss Dragon.
Mrs. East.
And what do you guys do here at Newdorp High School?
I am a CTE teacher.
Same, and I also teach VE.
Same, not VE, CTE teacher.
And do you guys have deep connections with students? Like, do you guys talk to them when they come to you guys about their struggles?
Yes, of course.
Yes, my students talk a lot about themselves.
Always.
And like, how do you guys go about the situation? Like, what do you guys do to talk to them, or like, if they're coming to you really stressed or loud, like, what are some courses of action that you do to like talk to them?
I mean, they come to us and they talk to us, and sometimes all it's about is just them venting And that's all that I listen, and I try to help them through it. I mean, it's their life, so I try to guide them with the best advice, but sometimes it's just about venting.
I mean, I agree with that, but I feel like it's like some kids, they mainly come to somebody, they say they want to vent, but I feel that sometimes they want a solution because they have something that they don't know how to fix. So even if it's like venting, I feel that they want a solution, they want to go something about it, but most students also don't take teachers' advice. Do you guys know why? Like, do you guys have an opinion on that?
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier said than done. Like life in general, you have to go through it to actually fully understand what's happening. I also think it's important for us to give them sources to help them, like guidance counselors or mental health advisors, something a little bit more than what we could provide, because we can only do so much for the students.
I think that sometimes they feel like we can't relate to them because we're not their age, or maybe we're a little bit older than them. But I think that the thing to remember is that we've all been there. So there's not anything really that we haven't heard that we can't help with.
So would you say that generation has an impact on your connection with them?
I mean, I think so.
Okay. That's an interesting perspective, I'd say. Like, I don't know. I feel like yeah, it mainly affects like the way you would talk to a student, especially like that's what our company is about, Resilient. It's like for Gen Z. No, it's by Gen Z for Gen Z, which I think is also like a lot of virtual enterprise companies. So like it's like I feel like we have that deeper connection with them. But like, it's like I feel that students won't come to us as much as they would come to a teacher that they confide in, just because we're students and like they might be afraid to come to us more than a teacher. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think they'd be afraid to come to us more because, again, maybe they think we wouldn't understand, or they don't know how to talk to us, or they think we won't know how to talk to them. But it's important to establish. That's why it's important for us to establish the connection, and then hopefully the student feels comfortable enough to come to us. And other times, like Ms. G said, it's a lot about venting and just listening.
An opinion?
I think it's important to also know when a student is just venting and when they're looking for help or looking for a solid solution.
You guys all teach different grades, right? What grades?
9th grade.
Juniors and seniors.
Sophomores.
And do you say like different grades? It's like a different, like it's a different opinion, or everybody comes to you in a different way. Like, have you guys just like have you guys only talked to those grades, or have you guys talked to like different grades, like older or younger, where they've come to you about those problems?
I mean, I have freshmen from last year who are now sophomores, and sophomores from last year that are now juniors, and they grow so much over that time and over the summer, and so their problems definitely progress, or they're able to figure it out for themselves. Like we were just discussing, they're trying to figure it out as they go. So a situation that I was in maybe at their age is completely different than the way that they're handling it than the way that I would have handled it. So it depends.
I think I've only taught juniors and seniors. The jump, I have seniors this year that I had like the same seniors this year, juniors last year, and I feel like you guys grew comfortable with me after having me for 1 year and seeing me around this year. And
That was me.
Yeah. I think you guys have gotten more comfortable with sharing your personal lives with me. So I think it also depends on the connection. Like you could have a teacher for just 1 year and the following year you don't see them anymore, or the following year you have them again, and then it just gets stronger like that.
What about you?
I mean, for me, I did the subbing thing before I was officially hired, and like you guys are my COVID babies. You are my first baby, so you see, like I had you as freshmen, and I literally watched you grow, and so the connection, I think, as the years go on, it deepens. Don't you agree?
I agree. You guys were like all great teachers, and you too, of course. Even though I didn't have you, I can tell you're a great teacher from 8th period.
Oh, thank you.
So, I think that's a good way to leave it at. Thank you for interviewing.
Of course.
Thank you.
From handshake, from hand. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm here with.
Kaylee, Dunia,
Okay, so what grade are you guys in?
we're juniors.
So. Yeah, you see. So throughout 3 years at high school. What are some of the biggest challenges you guys face?
Just like academics, keeping up with all my academics, and really focusing on like my clubs and making sure like my grades are good and I'm keeping up with all my clubs.
Same thing, like managing like school and sports, because like I do a lot of sports and like it gets hard at times.
So knowing you're a really busy person and you have a lot of things going on, how do you manage to deal with all that and have like a personal life outside of school?
Honestly, sometimes it does get stressful, but throughout years, I've learned to make sure I'm accommodating not only my academics, but like time for myself. So I make sure I put specific time to do all stuff for my clubs, hang out with friends, and study for school.
Same thing, like I do school first, like I always do that first. I always find time to do stuff at school, and then like at home, like I try to have personal time. But like sometimes if I don't finish the stuff at school, I just do it at home.
Understandable. So, has there been any point where all that work and all that pressure has been too much for you that you were impacted mentally?
Honestly, throughout the beginning of junior year, I didn't realize how hard the work was going to be because I'm in more AP classes and like the work is more harder. But as junior year has gone by, I've been able to deal with that. But my mental health was affected a little bit. Like, honestly, like I was thinking negatively and it wasn't good. So
Yeah, same thing like junior, when junior just started, it was like getting a lot, and since I like do a sport, and it gets like overwhelming at times, but like as like it started to like continue, like it got better, so like I think the same thing.
So, what are some strategies you guys implemented to overcome these challenges?
honestly, like I need to focus on like sleep. Like sleep is such an important thing, and when I'm not sleeping, my mental health is so bad. Like it goes down. So I really make sure that I'm getting enough sleep.
Like self-care, like has to be like self-care. If like you don't take care of yourself, then you're like everything in your life will go disaster, will fall apart. So I think like monitoring yourself and your self-care, like keeping yourself in check, like sleep too. Like if you have that all in check, then everything will just fall into place.
And how are you guys looking forward for your senior year, knowing that it's only going to get more stressful with college applications and virtual enterprise?
Honestly, I'm just going to take it as it goes. I've been able to handle junior year pretty well, so I think I'm confident enough in my abilities that I'll be able to handle virtual enterprise, all my schoolwork. I think I'll be good.
Yeah, same thing. I feel like my peers will be around to help me. So, like, I feel like I wouldn't just be me. Like, I'll be able to do the work, but, like, the peers around me will help me. So, like, I feel like senior year was just, like, it'll be rocky at first, but, like, it'll get better.
Okay, so, yeah, that's all.
All right, I'm joined here by
Enzo,
and
Gabby,
what grade are you guys in?
10th grade.
10th grade.
What is life as a 10th grader like? I don't know. I forget my year as a sophomore.
Stressful.
I agree. It's really stressful
Why is it stressful for you guys?
because of like the regions, like the pressure that's on us. Like we have 5 regions this year, and it's just like overwhelming.
AP class,
Absolutely.
AP courses? How many courses for AP do you guys take?
just one.
I'm not taking any right now.
And then, okay. So besides just class in general, like, are there any other stresses that impact it throughout your life outside of school?
Why being single?
Being single?
Life's so boring.
Why?
I disagree. Actually, I think single life is the best way to live.
You have liberty. I feel in a way you have like liberty and you have like freedom of your own self.
I agree. Because like I think these are the years where you need to like get to know yourself the most. So if you're with somebody else, like that becomes a part of your identity. Like I feel like being by yourself, it makes you explore yourself, and you're not dependent on anybody else.
I actually agree with that a lot. Like, what is it about, like, why is like single life like such a thing like for you? You know?
You see all these people getting relationships, everybody, and just like so boring being alone, you know? Do nothing.
I know, but that's when you like she said, that's when you really get to find yourself, because like it becomes a part of you if you're like with somebody. So like you don't really take up time for yourself, and like you constantly think of that person, you constantly think of what they might want, and then you might change yourself for them, which is not always a good thing.
And I also hate being dependent on somebody else. Like I just like my own time to be my own time, and I always do things for myself. And I feel like if I get into a relationship right now, like it's gonna ruin that for myself.
Besides that, like, are there any other like stresses or like struggles you guys go through?
I think part of a struggle, like as a teenager, and I think a lot of people can speak on this, is like learning to be yourself around people and around your like people your age, because I think it's difficult to like first of all understand who you are, and like on the inside, and like not knowing how you're reacting on the outside. Like it's just like it feels like it's two different people, and I think it's difficult for people to like be themselves and show their true selves.
What's your take on that?
I agree.
Okay. Like, what? Do you guys stress besides finals? Like, would you guys like stress a lot on your grades?
Absolutely, I do.
Why? Is there like a reason? Like, what's the, I mean, that's everybody's case is college, but if it wasn't college, why is like grades such a stressful thing for you? Is there like a dependency? Yeah, I was gonna say like, is there like a pressure on you by your parents or something?
Yes.
I think for me, like it used to be a pressure, but like now it's not as much because like they trust me. I think more it's like myself, because like I get like what is it called, academic validation. If I do bad, then I feel bad. So like I gotta help myself by get good grades.
My grade's not so good, so whatever this pressure's not really working, but there's still pressure there.
Yeah.
I'm failing yet.
Any questions? Any other questions?
I think we'll leave it at that. Thank you for joining us.
Anytime.
Okay. Hi, I am your host, Abraham. This is Ignite Podcast VE. I hope you guys like the change of scenery for once. She just jacked my phone. This is my co-host.
Alex and Real. Okay, he's gonna get his phone. You should record that. We should record that.
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Thank you.
Open Gangnam Style.